What's your biggest failure, man?
Biggest failure. Jeez. Personal or professional?
Oh, let's go both.
Jeez. All right. Personal, I would say I took my wife for granted way too long. Like way too long. I'm super fortunate. Like she loves me more than makes sense. Like I'm like, I don't understand why you want to spend so much time with, like, I'm not that cool. Right. Professional. We got in the habit with one of our companies of using American Express, like our business account, where we would charge expenses and then we would need the sales from the upcoming next month to pay off the previous month's expenses, which I think a lot of people end up in that spot, intentional or not. And COVID hit. And in order to keep one of my companies open, I had to make the decision of, was I going to take $75,000 from my wife and I, or was I going to let this company go and lay off a bunch of people? And we pulled the cash out of our personal funds and have done that. And that company is now back to where it was. But when COVID hit, we took like a 60% dip overnight in one company. And that was, I think, a pretty big wake up call for me. In January, I met with a friend of mine, Brent Daniels, and he was giving me crap for not being liquid enough. He was like, you got to get liquid. You got to get liquid.
Big on that, bro.
Yeah. And dude, had I not had that conversation with him in January, I think, I don't know that I would have had the money needed to keep that company open. But I can tell you life is so much more comfortable when you've got margin. You know, if my companies have stuff on an Amex that's getting paid off every month, and if that company didn't make $1, I can wipe it out without blinking. And that was not always the case. A lot of the times it was like, bro, I don't know where this money's going to come from. You got to go find it. Right. You know, I didn't have startup capital. I didn't come from money. You know, I mean, honestly, American Express was like my startup capital, and it was a love-hate relationship, for a long time. But I have all kinds of miles now and can travel first class wherever I want. So it paid off.